Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
And this is a great chance, Kevin, for this team to establish some home court dominance. Long stand coming up in front of them, and an easy way to try and build some momentum.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Beverly for three. No good. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's a guy, second-round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Olajuwon. Let's go. And Baines pulls it down. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D. Takes it himself uncontested.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics on offense. To the paint. Jokic with the steal.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. And they take the lead. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Jokic. Here's Baines. Pass to Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jokic, no good.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Olajuwon. That one drops for him. Olajuwon's got 6.
Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Pass to Jokic. Over Olajuwon. Lays it up off the glass.
and that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018, a top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
And Beal just turned 25. Have we seen his best, or do you think he can take his game to even another level?
I think the key is going to be him staying healthy. Injuries have kind of plagued him early in his career. With health, he'll be able to refine his game and fortify his defense and expand that offensive repertoire.
Inside, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Jokic, no good.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this lead. He's been off all night.
The Heat making a switch here. Olajuwon drawn the double team. The 9-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And J.J. Redick, a longtime vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. You can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Here's Rubio with a made shot from Bradley Beal.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Here's Olajuwon. Miami grabs the miss. Jokic high post. And Jokic slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now, here is Olajuwon. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Pass to Jokic. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 9 points for Jokic.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, it seems the Heat's identity is always built, Steve, on defense.
Physical and nastiness, part of the system, part of the culture in Miami.
Took him no time at all on that one. 19 points for Bradley Beal.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic. And the 3 off target.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Here's Olajuwon. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Hard to maintain your discipline, but obviously this was the game plan coming in, and they're carrying it out.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it. Working for high percentage looks and converting them.
We're always talking, Steve, about versatility. I guess the ultimate example would be guys who can go to either hand equally well.
Yeah, you have those guys. Kyrie Irving stands out for me. Mike Conley being able to finish with both hands. Then there's some bigs around the basket, DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. John Wall is pretty good. He finishes a lot of times with dunks. So there's a lot of guys that understand that it's great to have that offhand and you can go to it.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Back to Olajuwon. And they pick up 2. Olajuwon's got 24 points.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Here's Baines. Shamet misses the 3. And the call up against Jokic. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Boston leading by 8. Out left to the wing. Here's Tucker. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
And that one, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Olajuwon inside. On the money from 12 feet away. 26 points for him. The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got tall.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. Back to Rubio. Pass to Jokic. Shoots. Miami no good on that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Olajuwon. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got 17.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
The Heat trail by 12. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
here's Bledsoe. Pass to Jokic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 19 points for Jokic.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Heat, trailing by 10. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The shot by Redick, no good. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Now, Jokic, he's got 19. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. .115 left now here in the second. Pass to Jokic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jokic has got 13 points in just this quarter. Olajuwon, guarded by Bledsoe. And Tucker has it in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 24 points.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Takes the 13-footer, and it's Jokic with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. With 2 seconds left. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. He's got 36.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Brad. Thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Steve, we know you're not going to become an official anytime soon, but is there a rule you would change in the NBA right now if you could?
Yeah, I look at the zone defense. I would love to go back where you're guarding your guy in some form or fashion. I know when I played, there was totally different rules about the legal defense, and it was basically an imaginary line right straight down the middle. If you crossed that line, you had to go and double team somebody. I look at it right now, there's teams that are so good, they're just kind of playing a zone, and it's forcing us to see teams take more three-point shots.
Over to the wing. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tucker's got the first basket of the third quarter for Boston. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the three. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
The three ball is so important in today's game. You need a guy like J.J. Redick that can stretch the defense way out.
Back to Bledsoe. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Jokic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Olajuwon's shot is good.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Looking to end the run. Olajuwon grabs the miss.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it. He's been unstoppable here late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Boom! That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Back to Olajuwon. Fades back. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Olajuwon's got 42 in the game.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Bledsoe with 6 points for him. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Good D by Olajuwon. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Back to Tucker. Pass to Olajuwon. And that one drops for him. Olajuwon's got 44.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Out to the wing. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Timeout.
And Steve, looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade, what level of loyalty is there now between players and teams?
You know, I think it comes down to, I know people get upset when, per se, like the Kevin Durant move, but he was a free agent, so he was allowed to move. I think when it comes a little tricky, when you have guys traded, that's when you start to see the players starting to see where they sometimes don't think the organization have loyalty, but sometimes, and you can see organizations a lot of times is just looking to make their teams better, but it really comes down to a trade when the loyalty starts to be questioned.
Here's Olajuwon, and he converts the layup. Olajuwon's got 46 points.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Jokic. Olajuwon with the block. And he recovers it. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
The drive by Rubio. Here's Jokic. Back to Baines. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Celtics have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Olajuwon with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stolen by Tucker. Now, here is Olajuwon. Non-stop scoring machine here. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Here's Jokic. Fires for 3. Rebound, Boston.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
The Celtics have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. They could use a bucket. Here's Rubio. Banked in off the glass. Rubio's got his first basket of the night.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so it's the Boston Celtics cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific in quotation of players-only meeting, that's a lot of things are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Jumps up. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap. This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass. Justice Winslow won a national title at Duke University. The 10th overall pick in 2015. He's a lockdown defender who can guard all 5 positions.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Rubio. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And back in 2015, Winslow the top vote getter for being the steal of the draft, but offensive struggles have held him back somewhat.
Still gaining confidence in his outside shot. But what he can do, he can handle, he can pass, and he's a great cutter. They're still confident he can put it all together.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Here's Olajuwon. They get it back. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Offline with the baseline jumper.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
And when you're looking around the league talking about guys with pure point guard skills, Rubio's name is right there.
Here's Olajuwon. And again, it's Boston converting.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Rubio taking his time here. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by Olajuwon. By himself. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. And that'll be his third foul so far. For star players, even after a loss, Steve, they're asked to give press conferences after the games. Talk about how difficult that is for a player in the moments after a very difficult defeat.
And this is where you have to use your teammates and obviously your PR guys around the team to help you and obviously gather yourself before you get a chance to go in there, because it's tough. You're running high with emotions and sometimes the wrong type of emotions.
Yes.
But I also, Kevin, would love to see on the media side, there are some questions I just don't agree with. I think you should get a yellow card. You ask a dumb question, and if you get a red card, you can't ask any more questions for that series.
I think you'd be handing me cards after everything I say. I'd rather be piling cards in front of
Kevin,
me.
Not at all.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
Olajuwon. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Bridges. Here's Jokic. Covered by Redick. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Olajuwon. That one off the back iron and out.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
And that one drops for him. And it's 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bradley Beal.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Fires it up. Jokic, no good.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Oh, no question. He just punishes the opposition in that category, and there's no end in sight.
And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And it's 37 points for Jokic. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there it is for him.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.